John Lane with a remarkable season so far. One down. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Missed with a changeup. 1-1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
That one down the line. The throw to second is offline. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No balls, one strike.
Rogers leads off first with one away. And it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
In the air, out towards left center. Puts it away for the out. Runner at second, nobody out.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fought off foul. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. That one missed.
1-1.
Next pitch is outside. And he swings through that one.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
No outs. Runner on second. Hunts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He fouls it off. Will do it again. Lifted in the air, right field. Kohler sizes this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. One down. Runner at first. And next for the Cubs, John Lane. Strike one.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Fox hauls it in, two away. One away, the winning run at second. And it finds its way through for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the winning run, and the Cubs walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Lane had a so-so game redeemed by walking it off. Singled and knocked in a run. Close one here today. John Lane delivered some walk-off magic last game, providing. So 2 down. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And another ball.
That's a ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The next pitch misses. 3-1 now. In the air, center field. Santos has a beat on it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. 2 out, space is empty. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it hits the fence. 1 run is in. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in. It's 8-0.
Everything came together for him. He just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Runner at first with 2 away. So up now for Chicago, John Lane. He's a guy who does it all. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Santos going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, John Lane. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. And a foul ball. Not close with that one. And the count even 1-1. And there's a ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a pop-up. Takahashi. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Cubs. They lead at 8-2. in this win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice.
Now here is John Lane. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a swing and a miss there.
Talk about tying a guy up.
0-1.
That was ugly.
And a curve is down and in.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Left field. And it drops in. Headed for the plate. He'll score. And it's an RBI single. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a lonely feeling for an outfielder. The read wasn't great, and it really hurts when it costs your team a run.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Vasquez back to work.
Nope,
that
that's
one
outside.
misses.
Ball.
And it's 1-0. Lane, a strong-armed left fielder, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2 is the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Runner at first with no outs here. That's out to center field. Santos under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Swings through that.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Robert pulls it down and there's 2 gone. Lane with an okay game of the win. Had a single and an RBI. John Lane is ready to go. And next for the Cubs, John Lane. And that one ripped to left. That's a hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Now fly ball to right center. Guerrero giving chase. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. That's out number 2.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
1 out, bases empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Lane measures 6 feet even, 41 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That misses the zone. 1-2 the count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one popped in the air, left field. Stedman on the move to the gap. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Bottom of the 8th. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, John Lane. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
That one ripped. And it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's the left fielder, John Lane. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swing and a foul out of play.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Right side. And that chance handled to first. Inning over. Although plenty of damage done. All in all, 10 come to the plate. Good job in the win.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor.
John Lane, the next cup to hit.
Yeah.
2 outs, base is empty.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Kicks and deals. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. No score. 1 out, base is empty. Santana with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Outside with a breaking ball.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And the next pitch is way outside. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Guerrero under it. And there's two away.
Now back, the designated hitter, Bill.
One out. Runners at first and second.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fought off foul. Two on, one out. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. And the Cubs have the lead now. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
Lane was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Only one hit, a home run.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
I'm about to pick up the script. Things will never be the same. Normal is boring. I'm done with your dish. No, you can't do it like me. Make it look good like me. Put the hand work like me. No, you can't do it like me. No, you can't do it like me. Make it look good like me. Put the hand work like me.
John Lane is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. And here's the veteran outfielder, John Lane. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Lane matched a homer in his last game. That's inside.
That's
Ball one. Swinging a foul straight back.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Man at second. This one in the air, right field. Lopes on the move. Squeezes it. Runner tags and goes to third.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Segura back to work. And there's a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Guerrero sizes this one up, calls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Lane launched a homer in his most recent game. That one not close, and that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back. High in the air, out to right. Lopes settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. So up now for Chicago, John Lane. 0 for 3 in this one. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Lane with a less than great game in this one.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. And Siggy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. John Lane getting ready to hit.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. Headed towards the corner.
Ball, get up.
And that is a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Leach under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
to stardom and the fame, but refuse to pay dues. Ain't nothing in this game getting handed to you. It took me 25 years to get a #1 hit. Now that bar's been raised, I gotta keep it legit. I got fans who expect a lot from me.
Ibarra back to work. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-1.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one carrying. Long gone. His 19th home run of the year. It's 2-0.
But a guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and a quick out, #1.
Now batting, designated hitter, Phil Hunt.
So runner at second, 2 down. Lane, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike 1. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs. So 1 out, nobody on. John Lane digs in now. He's already homered here in this one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 1 out, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Lane with some solid production in the win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
I really liked how he looked in this.
Next to hit, John Lane. Lane launched a homer in his most recent game. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
The left fielder, number 20, Young.
Hayashi with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Swings here and blasts one left field. Rudy going back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And that's a double. Two aboard, 2 outs.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
That is upstairs for ball one. And another ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hit in the air right field. And that one way back there. And that is way gone. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 20 on the year. And they boost their lead. It's 6-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Leach sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. And that one in the air center field. Hernandez sizes this one up. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Lane was a big contributor for them in the win. A 3-hit performance, including the homer.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because.
John Lane with the remark. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. Lane went deep in his most recent game. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him swinging. The Cubs 0. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Out there to center. And that will fall.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Lane now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Hard hit, right side. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And we're back. And the batter now, John Lane.
Nope. Ball 1.
Weinstein, a righty that throws with power. 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And out number 1 on the ground. Lane, certainly not the reason they lost this game. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Can't say enough about what he did.
John Lane with a remarkable season so far, leading. 1 down. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Martin gets under it. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs. Man at first, 1 away. There's a swing and a drive. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
The Windy City Showdown continues now. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, John Lane. Carlberg back to work. That one inside. Look out. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Martin makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And fouled off. And that one moves his feet. Rogers over at second. Sanchez on at first with nobody out. To the right side. Off balance feed. There's 1. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is John Lane. Sierra back to work. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher.
First and second, no outs. Lane, the next to hit. This one bashed to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. his 22nd homer of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time.
2 aboard, 2 outs. That one fouled off. And now the lefty comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
High fly ball out to center field. Wilder makes the play, and that is that. Cubs stranded. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
He's there. He's got it. Out number 2.
The bat, the designated hitter, Will Cross. The left fielder.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, John Lane. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
That one
Ball
missed.
1, no strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Outside
2.
low, and it's 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, right side, Rocha slings to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it. Got ground ball.
Lane. John Lane. John Lane digs in now. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Oh, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Lane launched a homer in his most recent game. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets to it with a slide to first. Nicely done for the out. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Lane measures 6 feet even, hitting third in the lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Right through there for a strike. Column leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Ball, that's out.
Hit in the air left field. Franco under it. And that is that. 1 out, bases empty. Hard hit right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Lane now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Down the line. And that drops foul. Bases loaded, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. This is smacked left field line. Down the line, and it's foul.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air out to center. Base hit. 1 run is in. In there. He's safe. And they lead by 4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And first offering is fouled off. And that one lifted in the air center field. Corrals it. 2 down. Lane with a fair showing in this win.
Oh, but not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. 2 of the 1 down. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Sanchez over at first with 1 away. Lifted in the air left field, pretty well struck. 2 away. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Broken bat, rolling to first. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. His 23rd of the year, and they lead it. It's 2-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Lane swings through it for strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And a base hit. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat. Now the base is loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Lane now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
That was straight queso right there.
Swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. The run comes in from second. It's 6-1. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Lane really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. A 3-hit performance, including a homer.
Well, Booth, can't say enough about what he did for him in this one. He's a big reason they got.
John Lane, ready to put on a show playing. John Lane, the next Cub to hit. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. There's a strike.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Up and in, and it's 1-1. Lane launched a homer in his most recent game. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Grounds one to short. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Melendez back to work. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The bat, the designated.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, John Lane. The Cubs in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Check swing.
1 ball, no strikes.
No appeal. 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. And that skips in the dirt. Ripped to right. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The bat, the designated hitter.
John Lane getting ready. So 2 down. Now it's the power speed combo. John Lane. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. That's going. It's a bomb. That'll fire up the dugout. His 24th home run of the season. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park.
1 out, bases empty. And foul ball. And today is draft day. Singing, an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize, because we have such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out later in the day. I was drafted in the morning that I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So regardless, I think the feeling is the same. No matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later, you're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team and have the opportunity to pursue your dream.
Lane swings through it for strike one.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 4-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Now second and third, and nobody out.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Foul ball. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the eighth. In the air, out towards right center. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now back to the designated
Lane really stood out in this win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
Though they may want to change how they approach him next.